Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes, tamu sana. Yesterday evening, President Uhuru Kenyatta hosted Raila Odinga and Kalonzo Musyoka at State House, Nairobi. And we are being told the meeting took about 3 hours. During the meeting, President Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Molo Odinga took the opportunity to implore upon Kalonzo Musyoka to go slow on his demand of deputizing Raila Molo Odinga. That was yesterday. And then yesterday still, a group of Azimio women, led by Charity Ngilu, endorsed Martha Karua as the most preferred running mate for Raila Molo Odinga. And then earlier today, Mutahi Ngunyi, and it's very interesting because the team that was set up to find Raila's running mate, that team is being assisted by some 2 aides from Mutahi Ngunyi's office. So earlier today, Mutahi Ngunyi also dropped a bombshell on the most likable running mate to Raila Molo Odinga. And that's an analysis we did some few hours ago. Mutahi Ngunyi just made it clear that Raila's running mate is Martha Karua. Yes. But in this video, I want us to dwell on some remarks made by ODM's Secretary General Edwin Sifuna pertaining to Raila Molo Odinga's running mate. That's going to form the basis of our analysis and the discussion right now. In case you've bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you. God bless you. Yes. Earlier today, People Daily quoted Edwin Sifuna, ODM Secretary General, as saying this. People Daily, we cannot disregard the role women play in this nation. ODM has the most active women league. Raila Odinga has been pushing for the 2/3 gender rule, and I believe he will make the right decision, said Sifuna. And if you go through that story still, Edwin Sifuna seems to be rooting for a woman to deputize Raila Molo Odinga. And fingers are pointing clearly to Martha Karua. And also Edwin Sifuna took that opportunity to dismiss Kalonzo's assertions that Azimio is a three-legged stool. Edwin Sifuna reminded Kalonzo Musyoka that all parties forming Azimio are all equal. Yes. And you know, for some times, Kalonzo has been insisting that he has to be Raila's running mate. And some of his allies have also been threatening that if Kalonzo is not made Raila's running mate, they might even incite Ukambani back, their Ukambani bedroom or backyard, to boycott the presidential election. Yes, that is what has been happening. But from the look of things, what transpired yesterday at State House, Nairobi, what Azimio Women League actually said, or rather what Azimio Women said yesterday, what Mutahi Ngunyi said earlier today, and now what Edwin Sifuna is saying, it seems there is a concerted effort to propel, or rather to market, Martha Karua as Raila Molo Odinga's running mate. And earlier today, I did highlight some negative political implications of Raila picking Martha Karua as his running mate. But in this video, I want us to talk about some positive political implications of Raila Odinga picking Martha Karua as his running mate. In case you bumped here for the very first time, kindly subscribe. Yes. The first positive implication, Martha Karua comes from the mountain. And in this year's election, presidential election, Mount Kenya is not producing or fronting a very serious presidential candidate. So I strongly believe that the mountain will be looking towards Azimio and towards Kenya Kwanza Alliance, Raila and Ruto. So if Raila picks Martha Karua as his running mate, that has the ability to persuade some residents of the mountain to actually support Raila Amolo Odinga. Because our politics is all about ethnic personalities. So Raila picking Martha Karua can actually persuade some residents of the mountain who believes in Martha Karua into voting for Raila Amolo Odinga. That is one positive implication I'm seeing. And then secondly, by the virtue that Martha Karua is a woman, Raila picking Martha Karua as his running mate can actually create some national euphoria amongst women to identify with Azimio of Raila Amolo Odinga. And that's also in one way or the other can just help Raila perform better among the women voters. That's also a possibility. Because again, we have some women who strongly believes in the women kind of an agenda. So Martha Karua deputizing Raila Amolo Odinga can in one way or the other create such kind of a perception or a feeling. And then again, if you look at Martha Karua is seen as a no-nonsense leader. Martha Karua is deemed as anti-corruption. In fact, for the time, Martha Karua served as a member of parliament, and for the time she served as a member of parliament, and for the time she served in government, Martha Karua is less tainted in corruption. Yes. So Martha Karua is seen as anti-corruption. So if you have a combination of Raila Odinga and Martha Karua, and then you have a combination of William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua, or William Ruto and Anne Waiguru, because from the recent happenings, most likely William Ruto can pick those two, either Rigathi or maybe even Anne Waiguru. But in the event he picks any of those, then you can see the difference between Raila Karua ticket, William Ruto Rigathi ticket, or William Ruto Karua ticket. Raila Karua ticket is going to be seen as a ticket most likely to fight corruption, while William Ruto Rigathi ticket, Ruto Anne Waiguru ticket, can be seen as a ticket that will condone corruption. So that in one way or the other can make some good Kenyans who want to see this monster called corruption slayed in Kenya to vote for Raila Odinga, Martha Karua ticket. And I'm saying, talking of William Ruto ticket, because you know, in the eyes of a majority of Kenyans, William Ruto is seen as the most corrupt Kenyan alive. And I'm saying that because in 2018, I know Kenyans can still remember this, there was an opinion poll done and Kenyans were asked a very simple question. Who do you think is the most corrupt Kenyan alive? Kenyans ranked Ruto as the most corrupt Kenyan alive, followed closely by Anne Waiguru. And then just some few weeks ago, Rigathi Gachagua was also charged in a court of law, accused of irregularly acquiring tenders worth over 12 billion Kenya shillings. So likely the side of William Ruto is deemed corrupt. So if Raila picks Martha Karua, that will give William Ruto a run for their money as far as the fight of corruption is concerned. So that is actually a win for Raila Odinga, a blow to William Ruto. And then also, as I conclude, Martha Karua, ladies and gentlemen, is also seen, besides the issue of corruption, Martha Karua in 2007 was also seen to have played a very vital role in actually stabilizing Kibaki's government. And at that time, William Ruto was being seen as the person who was wrecking Kibaki's government. Yes, because of the 2007 post-election violence. Let me put it this way. In 2007, it's believed that William Ruto actually injured or rather caused some harm to the Kikuyu nation. And at that time, it's believed that Uhuru Kenyatta and Martha Karua are the two strong Kikuyu leaders who actually allegedly saved their people from the hands of William Ruto. So if you have Uhuru and Martha Karua on one side, William Ruto on the other side, Uhuru and Martha Karua can actually formulate a very good narrative to beat William Ruto as far as how he has dealt with residents of the mountain, taking in account what happened in 2007. I believe those are just some, but just a few of the positive implications of Martha Karua. So why do I believe Kalonzo Musyoka is thwarting his chances of deputizing Raila Amolo Odinga? As it is right now, I honestly believe that the issue of Raila's running mate is not yet a settled deal. Something tells me that there are strong indications that Azimio largely might be preferring Martha Karua or Peter Kenneth. But still, that does not lock out Kalonzo Musyoka. Kalonzo might also just get that ticket. But if you look at the way Kalonzo is behaving, Kalonzo is doing all things possible to thwart any chances of him being picked as Raila Amolo Odinga's running mate. First of all, Kalonzo is issuing threats that if it's not Kalonzo, then we are not going to vote for Raila Amolo Odinga. Those are just some things that can actually make the side of Azimio to deny Kalonzo Musyoka that ticket. Kalonzo is also on record saying he's looking for numbers to impeach Raila Odinga in the event Raila betrays him after the election. That can also make Uhuru and Raila not to pick or appoint Kalonzo Musyoka as Raila's running mate. Uhuru and Raila, they want one cohesive government. Something very firm, or rather something different from what we saw with Uhuru and Ruto's government. But in the event they pick Kalonzo, then there are some signals Kalonzo might go the William Ruto way. And some times back, Kalonzo just said that with his own mouth, that he'll do what William Ruto did. So I believe those are just some things thwarting Kalonzo's chances of actually deputizing Raila Amolo Odinga. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I can draw from all those political maneuvers. In case you've bumped here for the very first time, and so far you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. Thank you, God bless you, God bless Kenya.